nigga growing up in Georgia. Fish fights and go caps, wanting to be a soldier. Rat tat, going off that sticky green doja. Capital A on that dark blue, red cap. Kick back on a cool breezy day, thinking about them D-boys, wanting to get paid. Niggas got them chrome toys, ready to fucking sprizz on them boys with them Chevys, sitting on them alloys. Niggas like pow boy, kinda like them cowboys. Bank head bounce, gone off that organized noise. A nappy headed nigga trying to live life without a choice. Consequences got me locked up with my boy. My mama bailed me out on the route, headed home. Said if it happen again, I'm on my own. Took a hit of weed in the zone, thinking to myself, damn, I really don't wanna do my mama wrong. On my mind all the time, growing up in Georgia. On my grind all the time, coming up in Georgia. On my mind all the time, growing up in Georgia. On my grind all the time, coming up in Georgia. Remember being at the North, the cab on with my folk. We had a QP in the car when them laws pulled us over. I was like, oh shit, they go the Rovers. They wanted to search the whip, but the Lord said, don't trip against all odds. He got us through that situation without them tripping, searching the ride. So I gotta thank God. On that day, on our side, I took that as a lesson. Changed my ways, didn't want to disrespect the blessing that the Father gave. So I'm not messing with niggas in the way. Just chilling with my niggas when it's time to smoke an eighth and kick it out the Outback and eat a steak. Chilling with some shorties, drinking drinks made from grapes, bumping Outcasts. Get the pussy, then I vacate to the other side of town. Come on back, boy, county, put it down. Getting crunk, nigga, with these sounds. On my mind all the time, growing up in Georgia. On my grind all the time, coming up in Georgia. On my mind all the time, growing up in Georgia. On my grind all the time, coming up in Georgia. Swamp food, collard greens with them neck bones. My family love to eat, so we cook and get it on. In this wet ass heat in my parents' home, I still Georgia. We all sitting on chrome, man. We love that pot smell. Them shrimps from Savannah be the bomb. They sitting well in my tummy. My uncle Leroy gets down with them yummies. But we pray and bless our food and ask we never go hungry. If I got it, then I'm giving it up to someone who's sitting on the corner. You never know, it could be your son or your daughter going through these hard times. Niggas talking about how they diamond shine. They have God's blessing, but never gave a dime. And they wonder why they went from shine to unsigned. You went from number 1 to number 99. If you ask me, that's the Lord's sign. But then again, man, that's just my state of mind. On my mind all the time, growing up in Georgia. On my grind all the time, coming up in